You want to do it now?
We have a motion by Charlie Holt to accept the Constitution as written. We have a second by Myron Bennick. Now we have opportunity for discussion. Let me tell you right now, we are still the Lubbock chapter Tasso, and this is removing the word Tasso from the Constitution and from that name. That by no means puts any ill will toward Tasso, but because of the vote that y'all took in May to pay dues to the UIL, to be registered with the UIL, we could not function as a chapter with and I guess the best way to put this is a competing state organization without changing our Constitution. Any other discussion? Charlie.
Just to be real clear for everybody, since you got such a big crowd here, to be able to vote for next year, when we vote for officers, you have to be a paying member for that year, for next year, right?
Correct, and according to the Constitution.
Which would be before the end of the last girls' game.
Before the end, it would be before the girls' playoffs start.
So just everybody remember that, because a lot of people don't pay that early. So just pay early if you want to vote.
Dennis, didn't we have about 104 members who were paid by the time we did elections? 108. We ended up with 216 members, I believe, last year. So about half the people who were members decided who were going to be the board members for this chapter for the next 2 years. All right. Dan. No, the proposed Constitution has not been reviewed by a lawyer. Is it necessary? Because we're a nonprofit, there are certain things that we must follow, and a Constitution and having board members is part of that process. We understand that. In order to go from Lubbock Chapter Tasso to this entity, our membership has to vote on it. And the best time to do that is now, or tonight. Once that happens, we will have two other motions that we'll have to entertain to transfer the assets of Lubbock Chapter Tasso and to dissolve Lubbock Chapter Tasso in that order. First off, though, we need to know, if you're a paid member, you have the right to vote for accepting this Constitution for Lubbock Basketball Officials Chapter. All those in favor, please stand. This will be a majority vote. Please be seated. All those who are opposed, please stand. By your choice, you've accepted this Constitution. Now I'm entertaining a motion to move the assets. Dennis?
I would move that we move the board, our board of directors, the assets and the liabilities from Lubbock Chapter Tasso Basketball to the LBOC, which is our Lubbock Basketball Officials Chapter Incorporated.
Do I have a second? Thank you, Alan. Any discussion?
Basically, just so y'all know, basically all we're doing is we're following the rules set down by the Texas Secretary of State. These are certain things that we have to do to make our corporation non-profit.
All those in favor of moving the assets and the board to the new chapter, please stand. Thank you. All those opposed, please stand. Seeing that this is a unanimous vote,
I make a second motion.
Dennis has a second motion.
My second motion is that we dissolve the Lubbock chapter, Texas Association of Sports Officials Basketball, federal identification number 16-16-36617, our state SOS number 08001-39763, and our state comptroller number 32-009-137-616. This also follows the rules set by the Texas Secretary of State.
We have a second by, who was first over there? Gary Hairston. Question. Discussion. On. Seeing there is no question or discussion, all those in favor of the motion, please rise. Thank you very much. All those opposed, please rise. Seeing there's no opposition, by your vote, you are now a member of the Lubbock Basketball Officials Chapter. Bring out the cake and the punch now. There is none.